Oh, hi, my friends. Oh, was that an exciting entrance? Just trying it out. I'm filming this in my bathroom. Why? Because the lighting is more flattering in here and it makes me look like I'm well. And maybe some of the lighting in other parts of my house makes me look like I'm not doing too good. And I don't want to scare anybody and film it in other parts of the house so that you're thinking, ooh, Karen's not looking too good. Ugh, I'm a little concerned. We might have to start a GoFundMe for her. No, it's okay. I'm all right. It's all about the lighting. Find your lighting. Choose it well, people. Anyways, never mind all that nonsense. Here's what I've been thinking about, and I wanted to run it by you guys. This is kind of specifically geared toward my young friends who are college and university age. Maybe you're just starting college and university and maybe late high school age. And what the theme is this. I would like to invite you young people now to find your voice and use it. Karen, what the fuck are you talking about? Let me explain. Would you agree that since you started your entire school career when you're just very little, your voice has been suppressed? You have generally not been allowed to speak up and speak out. Would we agree perhaps that by and large that is discouraged in school? Yes? And then you might be finding you get to your senior grades of high school and you get into college or university, and maybe you're in group situations where the teacher is asking questions and wants to generate a discussion, and it's crickets out there. Nobody's saying anything. And the teacher, the instructor is like, come on, people, how come nobody's answering? Come on, I'm like, why so quiet in here? I want to hear from you. And everybody's still like, because you're not comfortable with that. You've just emerged from many years of not really being allowed to do that, except maybe in small increments. So I have recently been hearing, a lot of anecdotes about college and university, specifically from kids that I know who are now in post-secondary education. And I've heard some different stuff, and I've been paying attention. I've been listening quietly, maybe not so quietly all the time. And here are some things that I've heard. One, about kids who are living in residence, say, at university or college. And I was told by a young person, oh, what I heard is that, I keep hearing from all these people in residence that the cafeteria food is not good. Ooh, no, that nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Okay. Also, another kid said that they had a seminar at point A. Let's see, point A is way over here. Okay, let's even put it even further away because it's relevant. And then when the seminar ends, they have 10 minutes to get from the seminar to the lecture of the same class. This is how the schedule got set up. They didn't really want the schedule to be that way, but that's how their schedule is set up. Same class, seminar over here, lecture way over here, far away, million miles away across campus. Not enough time to get there. So they asked the teaching assistant, could they please just let them leave class a little bit early so they could actually make it to their lecture on time? And the TA said, no, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to actually let you leave early. Okay. And then let's keep in mind that same seminar and lecture, that the kids have to try and hike as fast as they can, sprint a million miles from one end of the school to the other. The lecture is extremely full. There are 300 plus kids in there. So don't be offended if I call you kids. It's affectionate. So there's 300 plus students in there. But there's not actually enough chairs for everybody. How did this happen? Everything's computerized now. Shouldn't there be a cap? Oops, you couldn't be in this time slot. There's already too many people for the auditorium that we'll be teaching in. You'll have to choose another time slot for your lecture. Right? So these kids that are now humping it all the way across school as fast as they can to get there, if they don't get there with a lot of time ahead of the lecture to spare, they have had to sit on the floor for 3 hours. I'm not making these things up. These are just little stories that I've heard, little things I've been told. And you know what I have to say to that? I'm thinking, not allowed to let you leave early. The food in the cafeteria that kids who are in residence who are paying big, big money for is not very good. A lot of kids probably have humongous student loans starting to roll because, I don't know, maybe they couldn't even find a job over the summer. No chairs in the lecture. You have to sit on the floor. Okay, so now you see where I'm going? Use your voice, my friends. As you move your way into adulthood, you will find these difficult situations. You will be confronted with things that you don't like, you don't agree with. And especially in a setting like university or college where you're paying for it. They're not paying you to go to school so they can maybe kind of tell you what to do. You're paying for it. What if you start to band together and speak up about these things? I'm not saying you have to be all like, fuck you and your fucking shit food. No, that's not really the best way. Be eloquent, be intelligent, be impeccable in the way you choose your words, unlike what I just said. And confront these things. Hello, we are a group of students and we don't think this is acceptable that we're paying all this money and our meal plan involves not good food. Hello, I'm an adult now and I don't have enough time to my lecture. I'm going to have to dip out when I say it's time for me to leave from class because I'm an adult. I don't know, just something to think about, my friends. I love you, and I know that you really haven't had the chance yet to really speak up for yourself. I get it. In elementary school, you can't all be yelling all the time or else nothing gets done. Fair enough. You do need a certain level of quiet and order. That makes sense. But you're getting to be an adult now. So speak up for yourself. And that goes for if anybody's being difficult to you, even if they're a teacher, a professor, a doctor of whatever, don't let anyone disrespect you either. Find your voices, my young friends. And remember, I love you. I believe in you. And keep going.